Good morning. So what a great day to remember. So there are a lot of parallel things are happening on today, but one of the greatest milestone I can say in the history of Indian economy, that is the launching of this conference talks about GDKP. I think Dr. Manju Gupta Madam, the Dean Academics of IMS, given a complete overview how this GDKP helps the nation, India as a strong nation. And before going to the topic, what I would like to say, first of all, I would like to congratulate, I always say she's a power woman. We awarded her with a World Book of Record last year in a iconic town hall in Bangalore as a power woman. So she's really a role model in taking decisions, in moving towards faster. So one of the best example I can say is when this conference was planned, we had just a 2-3 minutes phone talk that why not we name this conference the theme Little Changes. Then within a few minutes, I think she said, yes, we will move to that and we will rename this entire conference, and all happened over 24 hours and the new creative is developed and the new theme is created. So this is, as rightly told by Dr. Manju Gupta, it's first in the world, and the inventor is from US, but the country which is going to benefit is India. The reason, the inventor Dr. Umberto Salpaso and myself, we are friends from last a decade. I visited almost 4 to 5 times his university, that is University of Southern California in Los Angeles. This is one of the best university in the world where they produced highest number of Nobel laureates. The computer which we are using today in the world are invented from this university. And the kind of work they are doing is a phenomenon. So when I visited him, actually this idea was not there. I visited for other purpose, then the friendship developed. So exactly I think 3 years back when he was in India, I just met him for a few days. We were staying in the same hotel and interacting how new things can be implemented in India, though he given a surprise telling that he got appointed by Niti Aayog to develop a new theory, that is what the GDKP. Then I was so excited and said, so how we can work and what is this GDKP? Then that is the time he introduced me to the Niti Aayog Vice Chairman, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, who is the world's leading economist, who worked in the academia and moved to as a bureaucrat, and today he heads one of the major decision maker of the country, India, which contribute to the 1.35 billion people lives, that is Niti Aayog, and he directly reports to none other than Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi. So this idea, as rightly told by Dr. Manju Gupta, which actually invented from US, but this is got an exclusive usage and right only to India. So that is what the commitment taken by the Indian government, the Niti Aayog. So when this idea came, when this GDKP thing invented, the first thing, the foremost thing what they visualized is to add knowledge to the economy, and that knowledge is through skills. So this GDKP not only just talking the K factor, this is going to touch the life of each individual of this country. Yesterday when we were talking in the Noida Media Club with a lot of our media friends, we are telling the same thing. Today, the 5 trillion dream of Narendra Modi, it's not only his dream, this is the dream of entire 1.35 billion people of India. And this can be achieved only through skills. So today I think what I'm telling the milestone thing for the Indian history is, today IMS has taken this initiative. The entire IMS team worked towards this, and today we are announced the IMS Knowledge Hub, which is going to be a first in its initiative in its kind in the world, to start as a journey, to start as a first step. Yesterday, after the media meeting, we had a couple of other meetings, very interesting meetings. How we can take this GDKP into the next level. How we can able to reach large number of Indians through different platforms. We met the decision makers in media, the decisions maker in the government, and things are moving in a very positive direction, because everybody who understand what is that K and how this K is going to help this country, definitely they are going to work towards this GDKP project. And I represent multiple organizations, but this GDKP center is a beginning from today officially, and this GDKP center is going to work closely with Niti Aayog, Government of India, and large number of universities in the country, large number of the colleges in the country, and we already have a primary discussions with more than 10 chief ministers about this project, including the CM, which he is going to get a swearing ceremony today, where we are sitting, the UP Chief Minister Sri Yogi Adityanath ji, quite excited to listen to this project. And that is how I think this happened 2 years back when we discussed about this project. That is the time we were talking about making UP as a 1 trillion economy. And today it is getting a reality. So the 5 trillion economy, what we are talking, is going to happen definitely when we can able to implement the GDKP, the knowledge factor, where through GDKP we are going to skill 80 crore youth in India, 80 crore youth in India. And this is going to be a world's largest skill development initiative. If you count maybe the largest economies of 10 in the world, you don't get that many youth, but we have that many youth in India, and they require skills. Today, skill is not only going to give opportunity, it is going to create the knowledge, it is going to create wealth to the nation. So yesterday, one of the media person was asking very interesting question. He said, you are talking about GDKP, we are talking about knowledge, economy, but still people are living in the same conditions. Then I said, today the entire wealth which is there in this world, the 100 trillion, out of this 100 trillion, 50 trillion economy is belong to 500 people. Where we have a 7.5 billion people in this world, but the half of the wealth belong to only 500 people. So, in fact, he asked the right question. Today, even you talk about the Indian economy, the 3 trillion economy, out of that 1.5 trillion economy is with 100 people, the richest people of India. So what is going to happen to the remaining people, the 1.35 billion people? So if they get a knowledge, if they get a skills, then the game changer will change. Because today we are talking about only two names, that is Mr. Mukesh Ambani, Mr. Adani. But if we create a knowledge, we create a startup ecosystem in this world, we can create lakhs of Adanis, we can create lakhs of Mukesh Ambanis. That is what we were talking. So today when we talk about US economy, which is one of the largest economy of 20 trillion, but exactly 150 years back, US is a tribal area. All tribal used to live in US. And 150 years back, India is a Viswaguru. India is having universities like Nalanda, Takshashila, and people from across the world used to walk for 6 months, 1 year to come here to study. So from here, where we are moving. So if we don't have a knowledge, we don't have a skills, same thing will happen. So today, how the Germany is developed, how the China is developed, it is only through skills, through the best manufacturing practices, through best innovations. Today, if you talk about the 10 top richest people in this world, starting from Tesla to Amazon to Mark Zuckerberg to Bill Gates, it's all innovations. And these innovations are not happened overnight. This happened over the period of time. The same way, this GDKP journey starting from IMS Noida, going to spread from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, touching each life of the people. And I am very confident with the kind of team, with the kind of people involved in this project, definitely it's going to be a great milestone in the history of India, and we will definitely see, each one of us sitting in this auditorium will see the future of India, will see how India will progress as one of the largest economy in the world in the next coming 10 years. I'm not talking about 2050. We will see in next 10 years what India is, and definitely that time we will remember this day, the launch of GDKP in IMS Noida. So once again, I would like to congratulate the entire team of IMS headed by the dynamic leader, Dr. Manju Gupta, who is the Dean Academics, for bringing this initiative and supporting this initiative and understanding this concept. And definitely, madam, we are with you, and definitely this project is going to be one of the milestone in the history. And thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you.